Okay, Ash, 1-0 defeat today. What do you take out for today's game?
Not too sure how we lost, to be honest. I've never seen a game where we've had so much of the ball, so many opportunities, and not been able to score. It's just been one of those days, and very frustrating because on another day we score 4 or 5. We score 4 or 5, no, definitely. So yeah, it's frustrating. I've just said in the final third, then moments of quality. That's what wins your games, and yeah, we didn't have that quality today to finish and score a goal. So very frustrating considering how much of the ball and how many opportunities and how many final third entries we had.
And do you think that it was the lack of quality? It was the last ball? I mean, there was quite a few going into the box, but there wasn't really any clear shots or clear headers, one at all again in the box. Is that sort of a concern or?
Not a concern, no. I think the message I just said to him in there is decision making in the final third on the type of cross that's required. So there was too many times today, you're right, where we put the ball to the centre half and just headed it away. That happened. So decision making on the cross wasn't good enough. So that quality there needs to be better. But there was, Dex hit the post. We've had one flashed across the box. V's at the bar. We should have scored today. We should have scored. So we need to look at that. Making no excuses. Obviously, we had players missing today, but no excuses from me. The better team lost today.
And what about shooting from outside the box? There seemed to be quite a lot of times when you wanted to go down the wings, maybe perhaps occasionally should have perhaps been shooting more from possibly outside the box.
Yeah, I agree, especially with the quality of like Deccan and V as well, and Saunders and Burrows that were playing midfield. They could have probably had more attempts from around the box. There was something that was kind of screaming at them second half to be braver and have a go. But we had a game plan today. The game plan as far as creating opportunities worked. It didn't work with regards to finishing. So look, they're celebrating like they've won the FA Cup in there, which, fair play to them. They've come here, got a clean sheet, defended well. We move on.
But they did almost come with, they scored the goal and they put 5 behind them. 5 goes straight back to the back, and then you have to break them down to win.
Yeah. No, credit to them. They've done it, and I wouldn't say they've done it well. I would say we've just lacked that quality. We've had so many moments where we should score, and we've just not. So it's not like they've shut us out. We're not creating. We're not getting opportunities. We should have had goals today. So it's frustrating. But listen, as I said to them in there, this game don't define the season. It don't define what's going to happen or anything like that. It's one game of football. There's another game straight around the corner, and now it's about reacting to the defeat.
And you touched on it earlier. You've got no players missing. Danny going down as well. Possibly, big loss for you in centre half, having to move Craig back into centre half. What do you take from that? How are you going to work that? Is it having to try and find someone, hoping that Danny's perhaps only a week away, 2 weeks max?
No, we're going to look to strengthen, 100%. So, but the minute we're too light. So.
But you said that at the start of the year that you were concerned that actually if Josh got injured up front, and your defender was light on numbers anyway. So is that now the time that you've had the 4 or 5 weeks of the season that you're now going to go out and look for to strengthen the squad?
Yeah, 100%. We'll put some 7 days in this week because we're so light. Don't anticipate to get the injuries that you've had, but we've got some really key players missing today in Butch and obviously Withers and Moorman. And when your squad's light, that hurts you. So, listen, it's one of those. We have to look at it. We need to make sure we bring the right type of player in. But we've looked at some players and we've put some approaches in. So let's see what we can do. There's obviously no guarantees because early in the season, but we need to look at that definitely.
But with going on that, you have got 3 or 4 missing. Actually, there's quite a lot of positives today. Where if we hark back to the Wisbech game, you basically were saying there was no positives at all. It was a really bad day at the office today. Okay, yes, there's a loss, but actually there are positives to take. You have got 3 or 4 of your senior players missing. Yeah,
100%. Another day we win this game. It's football. Sometimes it happens like that. Football can be fantastic, or it can be, it can be horrible. But it's one of those like you don't get too high, you don't get too low. If you win or you lose, we move on. I'm frustrated. Yes, frustrated. Have I seen some really good stuff today? The answer is yes. The only thing we lacked today was putting the ball in the back of the net. And that's something we need to obviously look at in moving forward. But like you say, plenty of positives. It's not the end of the world. You're going to win games, you're going to lose games, you're going to draw games. We know that. It's been a really good start to the season considering the games that were played. And then we move on to the next one.
And on that, you have played probably teams that are going to be at the top of the league and at the bottom of the league. So I take it that you're quite positive with the way how things have started this season.
Yeah, if you'd have said 12 points out of 15 from the fixtures that we've had, I would have said yeah all day long. So yeah, listen, it's been a good start. It's been a good start to the league, and now it's just about understanding there's going to be tough days. There's going to be tough days. There's always going to be tough days. It's about now how we react to that and how we go into the next game moving forward. Like I say, the best thing is there's a game straight around the corner. We win Saturday, we're back on, back to doing what we want to do. So, be looking for that reaction now in the next game against Alston at home.